That time is 6 o'clock on this Friday evening, August 24th, 2018. Time now for the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this Friday evening, August 24th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 6 o'clock, and it is 82 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news is John McCain discontinued treatment for brain cancer, family says. Alan Weisselberg, longtime Trump organization CFO, is granted immunity in corn probe. Trump says he would do even better day in the presidential race. Trump tells Pompeo to cancel North Korea visit. Funded in Lebanon's second star now, should LA be looking internally or to free agency? It's the mayor's summits of possibility for the Patriots. Boston Red Sox challenges getting history on their side. Hurricane Lane turns toward Hawaii. Iowa murder draws attention to agriculture industry by hiring of undocumented immigrants. Tom Frieden, ex-CDC head, and New York City Health Commissioner arrested after corrupt allegations. Republican declared winner of the Ohio special congressional election. Scott Morrison becomes Australia's prime minister after a backroom revolt. U.S. redirects over $200 million aid from West Bank, Gaza. Pope Francis set to face questions anger during Ireland visit. UN condemnation of the 22 children killed in the Yemen strike. Mansfield man believed to be behind Norton break-in, according to police. Dovish, Sundin, Powell singles, no need for speed when it comes to rate hiking. NASDAQ takes charge with the biggest gain in the week's durable goods mix. Papa John's is rolling out diversity training across the company. Looking at some stocks now, up 133.37 at 2579.35. SP 5 up 17.71 at 2874.69. The NASDAQ up 67.52 at 7945.98. Zimbabwean court upholds Manga's re-election win. Drought plagued Mexican farmer sue Volkswagen to chase away rain. President Trump on Friday says he asked Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to cancel his planned trip to North Korea. Hurricane Lane threatens major flooding in Hawaii. Agents uncover 600-foot drug tunnel from Mexico to Old KFC in Arizona. Taunton in nearly 20 years working with the city's public school system, John Cabal checked off several items as educators bucket list as principal of Freedom Middle School in the early 2000s. Brockton men charged with kidnapping man forced them into ATMs. Brockton's 9-pack players in the federal sweep were trained the next. It started with a Marina Bay, a one-time naval air base since quantum that's now coming in conduit and Robert drills, restaurants, and slips for more than 700 players wrote to the old Belgium Shipping Building Company and launched a Hillingham shipyard mix of 20 residential buildings, retail shops, and 80 residential harbor. Conroe's been placed with the old Welch Company building on Front Street. And next up, Harbor Rocket Plymouth Station 675 unit waterfront unit. Marshfield Fair demolition derby draws thrill seekers. Sad news in the world of entertainment. Robin Leach, famous host for Lifestyle to Rich and Famous, has passed away at the age of 76. Earth is on fire. It's always on fire. Natural measure pole ice cover down to the centimeter with lasers from space. Preserved Paralympic baby horse emerges from the permafrost. There's no safe amount of alcohol, study said. In U.S. HPV-related cancers on the rise. West Nile Valley, Massachusetts, first 3 human cases. Ebola, medics braced by the new cases as DRC outbreak spreads. Walker Street at South Main Street, a motor vehicle accident. Hence, in Massachusetts aircraft incident, Cranline Airport, UD affecting transport on board spacious ATIM and then NTSB and FAA at scene also request for hazmat booms and a lightning plant prolonged investigation. Pure chill news time. 6:04 on this Friday evening. Time now for Peter Channel Sport. Boston Red Sox will be taking on Tampa Bay Rays in the first of a 3-game series at St. Pete, while the New England Patriots will be taking on Carolina Panthers. Game time is 7:30 p.m. down in North Carolina. Browns quarterback Tyler Taylor dislocated his left pinky while Doug Peterson frustrated the Nick Foles after another rough preseason performance. Tiger Woods starts Northern Trust with Neiman Park 71. Skip Bayless says KD is open the list. Name the Lakers next summer. Peter Chill News Time 6:05 on this Thursday evening, and it's time now for a Peter Chill Traffic and Transit Check. Baby, let's study off on the MBTA where the Franklin train 746, 6:08 p.m. from Walpole to Protector Pot, Walpole 5 minutes behind schedule to the neuromechanical issue updates and fall. Pittsburgh train 423, 5:55 p.m. outbound is departed. North Station up and in your schedule. Please board Worcester train 5:15, 2 p.m. from South Station on 9 inbound platform at Yawkey Station. Havel train 220, 4:47 p.m. from Havel's operating 15-20 minutes behind schedule between Andover and North Station due to the signal issue. The Railroad train 171, 5:04 p.m. outbound is departed. North Station operating near schedule. And the ferries they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways in New England, in Rhode Island. 95 southbound side, it is sold between Pawtucket and Providence, and 95 northbound side sold between Yorktown and Providence. 195 westbound side sold between Seacock and Providence. 295 at northbound side sold to Cranston Stretch. 95 southbound side sold between 120 and Kenton on the route. 152 in North Federal, 24 south south sold to 120 Kenton and Hipwreck and 24 south from 485 in Random Montana and 1 in Taunton. 485 southbound side sold Random Stretch. 3 in southbound side sold from South Blue down to the Sagamore Bridge, Route 6 to the westbound side sold to Dennis Stretch. 3 on the northbound side it is sold between Hanover down to Weymouth. 3 in the southbound side sold from the Braintree split down to 18 in Weymouth. 120 in the southbound side it is sold from Route 1 in Northern Ireland. The Braintree split 120 at the northbound side it is sold between the split on the Route 24 in Canton. Route 24 up in Canton. Massapack westbound side it is sold from Newton all the way down to Sturbridge. Both ends of Massapack gets backed up from Northern Banana to South Boston Southern Expressway. Southbound side it is sold from the pack down to the Braintree split. 93 both ends of the Boston backed up. 93 at the northbound side is sold between Somerville and Route 128 out in Redden. 128 at the northbound side it is sold from Burlington down to Peabody. 128 southbound side so Linfield Stretch. 128 southbound side so Waltham Stretch. 128 southbound side so between Route 1 and Norwood down in the Braintree split. 128 at the northbound side so between the split all the way down to 24 in Brockton. 290 westbound side between 190 west and Route 9. 495 and the southbound side between Route 2 in Littleton and Route 290 in Marlborough. 495 and the southbound side it is sold from Lowell down to Westford. 495 and northbound side between 93 and North Side to Haverhill. Route 2 westbound side Lowell and the 47th stretch. Western Massachusetts highways out looking good. 91 southbound side between 291 and 84 in Hartford, Connecticut, and 84 eastbound side on Hartford Stretch. 84 westbound side so Waterbury Stretch. 84 eastbound side between Denver and Newtown. Merritt Parkway eastbound side so between Greenwich down to Milford, and both ends of Merritt Parkway slow between Havertown and New Haven. 95 northbound side so between Greenwich down to Bridgeport. 95 and the southbound side to New Haven and Milford. 95 and northbound side so between New Haven down to Milford, and then Hipwreck and both ends of 95 between New London and Old Swayback. 395 on the southbound side so the Montville Stretch. 93 the northbound side so Hookston Raptor and the Concord, Hampshire. All the way down to the Concord, Hampshire. 93 the northbound side so Londonderry, New Hampshire. Every turback at the northbound side Lowell on Route 101 Manchester, New Hampshire. And every turback at the northbound side so between Portsmouth down to Durham, New Hampshire. And 295 of both ends back between Portland, Maine. 87, 89 both ends of 91 on the southbound side. Lowell traffic coming up to New York and Vermont. On Route 59 the northbound side. So on 7 back headed towards Montreal. And Massapack Gunness. New York State 3 Louisville, Gloversville, New York State. Peter Chill News Time is 6:09 on this Friday evening. Time now for a weather report. Fantastic all day in the weather department. It is fantastic in the Friday in the weather department. Perfect sun, beautiful conditions, perfect for any outdoor activity with temperatures currently in the upper 70s, the lower 80s, and New England with a 55-degree wind in Mount Washington, Hampshire, 70 in Nantucket, and rain showers in western New York City and up in the northern Wisconsin on the UP of Michigan. Right now, 76 degrees outside temperature, humidity is 64%. 2.63 degrees, by around 18 inches, rising slowly. Nothing brewing in the Atlantic. I thought I saw a surfing, but it ran out of juice. But eastern North Pacific, a part of a low pressure will clear about 1,000 miles west southwest of the southern tip of Baja California Peninsula, continues to produce disorganized shower and activity and gradual development of this system is possible during the next several days, while the disturbance moves westward around 10 miles an hour. Formation chance, whereas low 10% formation chance for 5 days, medium 50%. And the latest on Lane, 11 a.m. in Basri, 19.1, north 127 down the west, max sustained winds 1 to 5 miles an hour, movement north at 5 miles an hour. Okay, the hurricane watch has been charged to a tropical storm watch for Kauai and Oahu. Hurricane warning is effect for Oahu, Hawaii County, and including the islands of Maui, Lanai, Molokai, and Kauai. Tropical warning is effect for Hawaii County, and tropical watch effect for Kauai County, including the islands of Kauai and Niue. A hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere where the warning area prepared to protect life and property should already be complete. Tropical warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere in the warning area. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions is possible within the watch area. A tropical watch means that tropical conditions are possible within the watch area. Interest in the northern western Hawaiian Islands should monitor the progress of Hurricane Lane from a storm information area. Please monitor the product station by the National Weather Service Office in Honolulu, Hawaii. 11 a.m. Center time, the center of Hurricane Lane was located near latitude 19.1 at the north, longitude 157.9 on the west. Lane is moving toward the north near 5 miles an hour, and this general motion is expected to continue tonight and turn toward the west is expected to continue tonight. A turn toward the west is anticipated Saturday with an increase in forward speed. The center lane will remain dangerously close to the portions of the central Hawaiian Islands by later today and tonight, and max sustained wind near 1 to 5 miles an hour. Gust weakening is forecast during the next 48 hours, and hurricane force winds 35 miles an hour from the center, and tropical force winds extend hours of 140 miles an hour. Estimated minimum center pressure is 966 millibars, rain by 53 inches. Tropical storm conditions are always occurring on the big island of Maui County and Oahu, and hurricane conditions are expected over the portion of Maui County and Oahu Saturday night, and tropical storm conditions are possible in Kauai Saturday. Rainfall bands from land will continue to affect the main Hawaiian Islands of excessive rainfall possible in the weekend. The rains could lead to additional major flash flooding and landslides. The rain is expected to produce total rain accumulations of 10 to 20 inches in some areas, and local storm total amounts of 40 inches are possible in Maine on the windward side of the big island where 30 inches of rain have been falling in some areas. Very large swells are generated by the slow movement of the hurricane will severely impact the Hawaiian Islands into this weekend. The swells will produce life-threatening and damaging surf along the exposed shorelines, particularly today, Friday, Saturday. In addition, a prolonged period of extreme surf will also likely to lead to a significant coastal erosion and storm surge. The combination of a dangerous storm surge and large breaking waves will raise water levels by as much as 2 to 4 feet above normal tide levels, along with south and west facing shores near the center lane. The surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. Right, forecast goes like this. Tonight, clear sky about 55 degrees, southward about 6 miles an hour, station 0% for Saturday. Sunny sky about 84 degrees, coming in south and 5 to 7 miles an hour. So if you're going to the Arnie's March in Saturday on the TPC in Boston, it'll be perfect weather, or the high school scrimmage, it'll be perfect weather. Saturday, sunny sky about 84 degrees, coming in south and 5 to 7 miles an afternoon for Saturday night. Patch back up to 1 a.m. west, most practical about 53 degrees, and south about 5 miles coming in the evening for Sunday, most sunny about 82 degrees, coming in southwest 1 to 6 miles in the afternoon for Sunday night. Patch back up to 2 a.m. west, practical about 64 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Monday. Most sunny, practical about 91 about 70 degrees for Tuesday. Most sunny and most of the coast about 93 about 74 degrees. Wednesday, sunny and most of the coast gonna be hot about 92 about 71 degrees. Thursday, check the showers, most of the sun about 83 about 62 degrees. Chance pressure 30%, and for Friday, put sun about 75 degrees. And that's me for the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this August 24th, 2018 on Thursday. Viewers will be have a good evening, good party, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for now. Report. We have a good evening.